As some of you already know, my dad, he was a Nazarene minister, and he pastored a little church out on Hale Street Extension. I mean, I know that's some kind of street name to have a church on, but that was the name of it, Hale Street Extension. Back in that day, we'd had to pick up people and take them to church and take them home, and he'd bring them here and preach, and then we'd all deliver them back to their house. My dad, for whatever reason, he would fake having something wrong with him. I don't know why he would do this, but he would do it. And sometimes something would be wrong with him. He would have things that was the matter with him, but on this particular occasion, he said he had a stroke. And he said he didn't have feeling in one side of his face, and we didn't know whether to believe him or not. I mean, sometimes things would be wrong. He had a kidney stone one time, like tore up the whole house before we ever got him to the hospital. He's taking people home from church that particular Wednesday night after prayer meeting, and me and my sister Cindy, we ride in the back seat. I looked up at me, she said, "Do you think he had a stroke?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "He said he don't have feeling in one side of his face." And I said, "He preaches with his mouth to one side and kind of, making these noises and all." And I said, "I don't know if he had one or not." I mean, we teenagers and trying to discuss this where he can't hear. And she says, "Well, I'm going to find out." I said, "What are you going to do?" She said, she reaches down in a big old purse that she had. I think Mama gave it to her or something. She pulls out this hat pin. That's one of these like pins about 3 inches long with a ball on the end of it. And I said, "What are you going to do?" And she's just grinning from ear to ear. I mean, I guess the devil's jumped in her. I said, "You better not do that." I said, "He'll kill both of us." She said, "Well, I'm going to find out. I got to know." And he's driving along, and we just took everybody else home. Nobody else is in the car but me and her. And it's this big old Pontiac Bonneville. I mean, the car's so long, you just if I had to take you to the airport, turning around. So, I mean, the back seat was a pretty good ways from the front seat. I tell her she better not do that, but she wouldn't listen to me. She leaned up forward in the seat, and he's driving along, kind of half in a daze, and she jobbed him right in the side of his face with that hat pin. And when she did, he jumped and screamed like a baby. And she said, "See there, I told you he didn't have a stroke." Well, I mean, he went crazy. Slammed on brakes, went over in the ditch, almost hit a tree, and we got everything stopped. I mean, he turned around. I mean, he beat the tar out of me and my sister, which I didn't have anything to do with it, but I knew it was coming. I knew both of us were going to get our butt tore up. It was all over with and said and done. She was just tickled to death that she turned out to be right.